What's up, guys? Black Rose Duelist here with a deck profile on the new Infernoids. Now they are a deck that no longer has to rely on rekindlings and light sworns. They actually are their own deck, and that's why I enjoy it. Like some other people say, and I agree with this, I don't like when I have to play other cards from other decks in the deck. I like to play the deck as it is and not have to add in, add some light sworns, add a curry bandit. I like to play the deck. So I'm happy the deck is finally playable as it is. You don't have to throw in reasonings, and light sworns in there. So I'm going to talk about, I'm just going to tell you everything that's in the deck, and then just tell you explanations. Also, stick around. I will have a duel at the end of the video for the deck, so yeah. Double Noko, double Lilith, double Atantal, triple Sistemes, one Piatti, double Petrulia, double Harmodic, double Antra, triple Decatron, double Shaitan. Oh, it used to be Satan. Triple MST, double Void Seer, triple Frozen Void, double Void Dream, one Void Trap Hole, two Eye of the Void, two Breakthrough Skill, two Rising Void, and two Void Launch. The only thing that I'm thinking about changing in the build is maybe adding another Octodontal and taking out a Decatron or something. Or maybe a Satan or Sistemes. I feel like another Odontal is needed, but I don't know where to take it out. Also, maybe, just maybe, try to get another Void Launch in there, because it actually, as I play the deck, I'm showing you the exact deck that I've been playtesting with. I realized that Void Launch is basically a double Foolish Burial every turn, and that's just really great. For the extract, nothing matters except for this. Triple Infernoid Tiara. It's pretty good to play. The main reason you play it, though, is so you can use Void Dream to send 6 Infernoids to the graveyard. But, its effects are alright. It's a 3400 beater. The 8 or more, and actually 5 or more and above. Actually, I guess all of them. I don't really like the extract to graveyard, because it actually could help a little bit. Same with Dak to the graveyard. If it was banished, it'd be really good. It'd be like a Shadow Mist, not Shadow Mist, that 4000 Dark Matter. I like the 8 and 10 one, though. That really helps. The 10 or more, 8 or more. Anyways, I'm going to talk about a few things real quick. Anoku and Lilith are really good. They basically, this one's a Heavy Storm. Actually, this one's this is a Harpy's Feather Duster, and this is a Dark Hole. But instead of it, everything dies except for it. This is a 2000 beater that destroys, can attack twice, and they all have their own roles. This can be an MST, this can destroy a monster. And the big guys, these two, they can tribute a monster and negate the activation and banish with that card, and that's really good. Locking down your opponent, bombing their field, and then having them rely on just a few sources, and then being able to negate it's really good. So I'm just gonna jump into a duel right now, and yeah, enjoy. Back, and before I start the duel, I just like to say, please check out my top 5 decks of April 2015. I have some really good points and pretty controversial choices, and I also have a deck profile for each one in the top 5, so go check that out. Okay, so I'll do some commentary while this duel goes on, and it's Infernoid versus Necros, obviously. So he's going first. He gets to get all of his searches. Still a very fast and consistent deck. Brio to 2 and the other thing, no, prep to 1 didn't really hurt it too much. So I just go off here. I try to get as much cards out. I had to do some play, because if I just let him have his own way, he'd just be able to get so much advantage on board. So he attacks with Denko. I don't like Denko, so I use Frozen Void's second effect. I'll just go through this real quick. Its second effect is when it battles a Infernoid, I can banish both monsters. So I wanted to get rid of Dunko because I need to activate these 2 traps. So what you're going to see right now is Void, Rising Void is going to return a banished Infernoid to my graveyard, and then Void Launch is going to Foolish Burial too, which is extremely helpful. So now I just go into Ontodontal and Petrulia, try to get as much damage on board. He goes for his Valkyris, and then he Dark Holes me. I chain both their effects and banish the Necros he has in the graveyard, just so, you know, he couldn't get stuff off. But sadly, he gets his Unicorn and some other pluses, and then he gets a Brio, and then adds Trishula to hand. So he did give me lots of life points with Upstart Goblin, which kind of hurt him. I mean, I would have been at really low life points, probably like 3k-ish. But he has a pretty established board, and if I played anything from the extra deck, their effects would be negated in return. So, good thing the only extra deck card I really play is Sierra. So, you're going to see tons of advantage on board with Rising, Void, and Void Launch. It just gives me so much advantage. Anoku comes out, bombs the field, attacks for that 3k. And then Rising Void's other effect, during your opponent's turn, you can add a Infernoid from your graveyard to your hand, which is another really good effect. So you can try to just go off, but I negate his mirror. But the sad thing is, I didn't realize that he could just search another mirror. So now I'm kind of left open for him to play Trishula, which he goes and plays Trishula. But I play Rising Void, which negates its effects and the summon. And he's left wide open for me to beat him this turn, which I don't know if I do, because you can only play a certain amount of Infernoids per turn, or you can only have up to level 8 and below. Okay, so basically I have an established field. I get another Void Trap hole, and he scoops. He draws Necros of Decisive Armor. I thought, why not? We'll do one more duel, because that was pretty fast. Okay, so I'm facing him against Perform Pal Entermage. He doesn't draw too good. He just plays his cast change. I destroy his back row, set 2. I couldn't really do much with the hand I had. As you'll see right now, he plays his Wolf, or Silver Claw. I take 21. And as you see right now, this is where I get massive advantage. I'm going to play both Void Launches and Foolish Burial 4, basically. And that will basically set off all the advantage I need. So I try to go for Pituitary, which, or Piety, that's a endocrine system. If I attacked and did damage to his life points against his Silver Claw, I'd be able to summon a card from his hand to the graveyard. And judging by he didn't even have too many resources on his hand or field anyways, I thought that would be a good idea just to get rid of everything, but he obviously had an answer. So now it's his turn. He just battles for another 2100. I'm at 38. And then I draw. I get the double search again. Now, at this point, he did have an MST set. I don't know why he didn't chain it. That would have actually helped him. But I play my Frozen Void, which searches me the Rising Void, which would help me a lot. I play Lilith, and that bombs his back row, and then I attack. And he's in a pretty sad position here. Rising Void gives me more. I actually want to read what this does. This is Barrier Bubble. Once per turn, each Perform Pal and Intermage monster you control cannot be destroyed by battle by card effects. You take no damage from battling involving a Perform Pal or Intermage. Then his effect is whenever, if it's normal summoned or special summoned, both players lose 500, okay? So I just get more advantage off of that. And then Foolish Burial, another 4. Frozen Void gets me to search Void Dream. And what Void Dream lets me do, besides the fusion, it makes all my Infernoids level 1. So that means I can basically special summon as many as possible. And as you can see here, it's kind of just game over. the sad thing is, Void Dream makes it so he takes half damage, and he just draws his Endermate Flash, which does nothing, then I would win. So, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Check out my top 5 decks of April 2015, and see you later. Bye.